Okay, everybody, here's the next segment, in which this time around, God help me for doing this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Jeopardy Sports Edition for the SNES. Excuse me. Oh, you have to go to desktop. Yeah. Here goes Jeopardy Sports Edition. God help me for doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I need all the help I can get. No, I want to be the tall basketball player. I have Will and Vicky facing me today. Here we go. Here are the 6 categories we're going to deal with. Equipment. Baseball positions. Dominant athletes. Basketball players. Baseball terms, and finally, amazing feats. Amazing feats for 100.
The answer is...
This Breton was the first to hold simultaneous world records in the mile, 800 meters and 1500 meters. Who is that one guy I doubt I've ever heard of? Sebastian Coe, exactly. I've never heard of him. Amazing feats 200.
The answer is...
He pitched 7 opening day shutouts during his career. Why am I even playing this game?
What is I don't know.
Walter Johnson. Amazing feats 300.
The answer is...
This Illinois halfback rushed for 402 yards and 21 carries against Michigan in 1924. I wasn't around back then. I don't know. Let's see if Will knows this any better than I do. Red Grange. Oh, Red Grange I have heard of. Fritz. Oh well. Amazing feats 400.
The answer is... Help me.
The only Major League pitcher to pitch back-to-back, no-hit, no-run games. What is God help me? I don't know. Well, let's see if Will knows this. I think he's on the same level as us, Ben. He doesn't know. Will, if you didn't know the answer, why did you even buzz in? Some people are dumb. Let's see if Vicky knows this. Ah, Vicky doesn't know either. Woo! Pepsi. Your diaper. Dr. Diaper. Johnny Vandermeer. Never heard of him. Amazing, or no, it's not my pick. Equipment 100.
The answer is... Shit!
Marquis M. Converse started making these apparel items in 1909. What are tennis shoes? It's gotta be tennis shoes. That's what Converse are, right? Tennis shoes?
I liked it.
I got one! Yes!
Yay!
Equipment 200.
The answer is... Here we go.
This ball's circumference measures between 9 and 9 1/4 inches. I'll try this one. I'm gonna say what is a tennis ball.
I would say it's a golf ball, but let's go tennis ball first.
Alright. It's not a tennis ball.
I always thought it'd be a golf ball.
If it is a golf ball, I'm gonna kick myself in the balls. Nope, don't need to. It's a baseball.
Ah.
Oh well. It's early. Everybody's in the hole right now, so I'm not worried. Basketball players 100.
The answer is... Oh boy.
He was the shortest player in the NBA until Muggsy Bogues arrived on the scene.
Spud Webb?
I'll take your word for it, Ben. Spud Webb, you said?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. You're right!
What?
Holla! Equipment 300.
The answer is... Wow.
This sport's balls are rubbed down with Delaware River mud before being used.
Oh no. Well, it's a game that I never don't want to use again.
Well, Vicky doesn't know.
Fucker.
Yeah, that's an understatement. She probably did that with Mikey.
No, Mikey wanna say fuck me first, did they?
And you just said it! And it's baseball again.
Fuck me.
No thanks. Dominant Athletes 100. This country's women's gymnastics team were the only ones to win the gold from 1952 to 1980. I have a hunch, but I'm not buzzing in. The Soviet Union, and that was one of my guesses. The Soviet Union, or would they, if they've accepted Russia, that probably would have been good. Here we go. Equipment 400.
The answer is...
This pro sport uses a ball with fake seams.
I would say wiffle ball.
Well, let's find out. No, it's basketball. So now Vicky is tied with me with 0. Basketball players 200.
The answer is...
This aggressive 76er was cited for 30 technicals in the 1987-88 season.
Probably took a guess it would be Ball.
It'd be who?
Charles Barkley.
No, you would have been right. It was Charles Barkley, but too late. Basketball players 300.
The answer is...
It's okay. His last game in Madison Square Garden had Dr. Ruth and Dr. Joyce Brothers in attendance.
Fuck me.
No, thank you. Not unless you want Mikey or Hunter to do that to you.
No, I rather pass.
Good, and it's Julius Irving. Dr. J. I was gonna say Dr. J too, but I don't know if they would have accepted it. Equipment 500.
The answer is... They would have, but they would accept...
This part of a football field has a gooseneck and a crossbar. What is the goalpost? Gooseneck and a crossbar makes the most sense.
Crossbar, split the F-way. There you go.
Yes! Got one!
And I gotta pee.
Thanks for sharing that with me.
I'll be back.
Okay, Ben. I'll go with Amazing Feats 500. Let's just get that out of the way. She won a gold medal 18 months after nearly having her feet amputated. Will. Gail Devers. Never heard of her. But he has a $200 lead over me right now. Best baseball terms 100.
The answer is...
If a pitcher keeps all batters from reaching base. What is a strikeout? Dang it, that's not it. It's not a strikeout. Vicky. Or is it a no-hit? Oh, it's a perfect game! Oh. Who would have thought? Baseball positions 100.
The answer is...
This position was called the pecker in the 1830s when baseball was town ball. What is pitcher? Gotta be the pitcher. Gotta be. Gotta be. Well, made sense to me. Baseball position's 200.
The answer is...
This baseball position wears padding and a face mask. Who's the catcher? Makes the most sense. Yep, baseball position's 300. Daily double. Call me crazy, but I'll try a true daily double on this. Oakland's Bert Campaneris played this many positions in a game in 65. Oakland's Bert Campaneris played this many positions in a game in 65. Ben, are you back? He might not be. Okay. I'll say what is 2. No. 9? What? Oh, well. Baseball position's 400.
The answer is...
Rod Carew played this position upon joining the Twins in 67. Heck if I know. See if Vicky knows. Second base. Ah. I don't know if I would have guessed that one. But she doubles her money. Basketball player's 400.
The answer is...
Hopefully Ben's back. This LA Laker finally sank the first three-pointer of his long career in 87. I'm gonna try it. Who is Charles Barkley? Dang it. Will buzzes in. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Nah. Boop. Baseball terms 200.
The answer is...
This was known as a round in baseball games of the 19th century. I don't know. Oh! I want to say what's an inning. Yay! Baseball terms 300.
The answer is...
This term was borrowed from a telegraphy term for transmitter and receiver. Battery. Dominant athletes 200.
The answer is...
The PGA named him Golfer of the Century in 1988. I have 2 guesses on this. I'm gonna try this one and say who is Jack Nicklaus. Yay, I got it! Dominant athletes 300.
The answer is...
The first golfer to amass $8 million in career earnings. Once again, I'll say who's Jack Nicklaus. Dang it. Tom Kite. Never heard of him. Dominant athletes 400.
The answer is...
This golfer won his 8 Masters tournaments between 46 and 53. Ah, Will doesn't know. Bika-roopa. And they got away with that. Vicky. Ben Hogan, okay. Dominant athletes 500.
The answer is...
This favorite British sport was dominated in the 80s by Eric Bristow. I have a hunch. I'm gonna say what is rugby. Dang it. Vicky. Darts! Oh. Baseball terms 400.
The answer is...
The baseball term for a home run with the bases loaded. What is a full count? Dang it! It's a grand slam! Ah! Baseball position's 500.
The answer is...
Ernie Banks played this infield position his first 9 seasons with the Cubs. I haven't the foggiest idea. Shortstop. We have 2 clues left. Baseball terms 500.
The answer is...
It was coined in 1880 after a writer witnessed several balls hit sharply to third. The hot corner. Yep, now the last clue. I'm doing bad.
The answer is...
He went from Philly to Frisco to Philly to LA to Frisco to Philly and back to LA. Oh, I have a hunch, but I don't want to buzz it. Well, Vicky doesn't know. Wilt Chamberlain. Ah. So I'm going first in Double Jeopardy. Yeah. I have minus 1200.
Here are the categories.
Categories are football firsts, bowling,
Oh, I came up for that category.
French's firsts,
Oh,
home games,
nick of time.
betting, and finally, nicknames. Ben, I bet you can help me with the bowling category, so I'm going to start there.
The answer is...
I live to serve. What a right-handed bowler calls a strike made by catching the head pin's left side.
What's Brooklyn?
What is what?
Brooklyn.
A Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you. Bowling 400.
The answer is...
This score is a CC in 10-pin bowling. This score is a CC in 10-pin bowling.
What?
CC, double C, the letter C, 2 of them.
I don't know.
I'll just say what is 300. Boop.
I would say 200.
Let's find out. You're right!
Oh, yeah, because I had to go then 1 million miles.
It's alright. It's okay. Bowling 600.
The answer is...
In 10-pin bowling, this pin is nicknamed the Widow.
I would say the 7th pin.
The 7-pin? Alright. Nope.
Could be the 10th pin.
It could be the minus $2,000 pin. Will? It is the 10-pin.
Sure, I went with the wrong pin.
Oh, well.
Oh, no.
There's still a chance.
The middle pin.
Betting 200.
The answer is...
This method of betting was introduced by Paris businessman Pierre Aller. I'll say what is gambling.
I would say it's doing that.
Dang it. Perry Mutual betting. Fritz. Oh well. Keep going. Betting 400.
The answer is...
This was the first U.S. state to legalize off-track betting on racehorses.
Kentucky.
I'll try it.
It would be Kentucky.
It is Kentucky. Absolutely right. Back to bowling for 800.
The answer is...
On a bowling alley, this is 60 feet from the foul line.
It's a lane.
The lane is 60 feet from the foul line?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, what's it called? That's 60 feet. No, that's a lane.
Well, Will doesn't know. Beekarupa.
What's it called between that 60 feet and the foul line? It's not the lane, but it's something else.
Vicky doesn't know either. It is the head pin.
Oh, that's why it's 60 feet. The answer is...
Oh well. The number of rows of pins in 10-pin bowling. I believe it's 4? Yes!
4 walls.
I'll take betting for 600.
The answer is... Oh, shit.
Gamblers bet the most money on this sport. I'm saying what is horse racing. Boop. Ah, Will doesn't know either. Football! Football!
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Oh, yeah.
Nicknames for 200.
The answer is
Juan Rodriguez is better known as this.
the guy with the one foot.
Chi Rodriguez.
I thought you said Tachi.
Close. It's Chi.
Chi.
Home games 200.
The answer is
This professional football team plays home games at Joe Robbie Stadium. Who are the Miami Dolphins? Home games 400.
The answer is
This college basketball team plays its home games in the Rosemont Horizon. Vicky. She doesn't know. DePaul. Boop. Nicknames 400.
the answer is
The NFL coach was dubbed the Reverend TL by his congregation of athletes. Vicky. Tom Landry. Ah. Football first 200.
the answer is
He was the first black NFL head coach.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's see if Vicky knows. Nope. Art Shell. Never heard of him. Betting 800.
The answer is
He claims to have made America odds conscious. Who is Lord Dampnut? No, Jimmy the Greek. Whoever that is. Betting for 1,000.
the answer is
This team was a 100-1 long shot to win the '69 World Series. The New York Mets. Knew it was a New York team, I just couldn't remember which one. Nickname 600.
the answer is
This race car driver is known as the King of the Stalkers. Bet Mikey would know this. Richard Petty. Will and Vicky are tied. Football first 400.
the answer is
This team won the first National College Football Championship. Well, Will doesn't know. Yale. Nicknames 800.
The answer is
Swim sensation Clarence Crabb answered to this nickname. Buster. Nicknames 1,000. One of the 2 daily doubles. Here we go. I have a feeling she's gonna mess up. Basketball sharpshooter Pete Maravich's nickname. Oh, she didn't mess up. It's Pistol Pete. Dang it. Franchise first 200.
the answer is
They were the first team to sweep the NBA Finals.
I was at the Bulls, but that wow.
Well, you never know, Ben. Some of your hunches you thought were wrong were actually right, but I'll try the Bulls. Yeah, it's wrong. Oh well. It was worth a shot.
If it's the Blazers, I'm gonna kick myself.
The Blazers? Well, let's see. No, it's the Boston Celtics.
It's Celtics.
Boston Celtics, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Larry Bird micro.
So you don't have to kick yourself. Football first 600.
The answer is
The first Navy midshipman to score 3 touchdowns against Army.
who's the guy with 1 foot?
Joe Bellino.
Oh, that guy.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
Home game 600.
The answer is
The Milwaukee Brewers play their home games in this stadium. That stadium. Milwaukee County Stadium.
I never heard of that.
Tyler Fritz might know that one.
Dude.
It's okay. Franchise first 400.
The answer is
This NFL team made the playoffs for the first time in their 21-year history in 1987.
I would probably get the Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys? Well, let's see what Will says.
That was my guess.
He does not know.
I would be guessing. I'll be damned if it is the Cowboys.
Screw it, I'm gonna guess.
I'll be damned if it is the Cowboys.
Damn it, it's not. Let's see if Vicky knows. Nope. The right guess? The New Orleans Saints.
Oh.
Franchise first 600.
The answer is
This pro football team had its first losing season in 22 years in 87. Now's the time for the Dallas Cowboys. Dad, gum, it. Home games 800.
the answer is
This NFL team plays its home games in the world's largest indoor stadium. I'll say who are the... It's either... I think it's the Houston Oilers. No! Oh! I'm doing terrible. Needless to say, I'm not going to be around for Final Jeopardy. The New Orleans Saints! Oh yeah, because of the Louisiana Superdome. Home games 1,000.
The answer is...
This NBA team started playing home games in the Delta Center in 1991. Who is that one team that would never pick Michael Batten and Hunter Winter Pudding Pie? Well, aka Vicky doesn't know. You fail. Miserably! The Utah Jazz. Football First 800.
The answer is...
This substitute split end scored the first Super Bowl touchdown. Max McGee. Franchise First 800. The first batter in Wrigley Field's first nighttime game did this. Oh, home run. Franchise First 1,000.
The answer is...
The first Cub to hit a homer during a night game at Wrigley Field.
I don't know.
Neither do I, chap. Would you like to know how bad I'm doing at this game, chap?
Diabolical.
Minus 3,400. Shows you how much I know about sports, which is jack squat.
Yeah.
Now the last
No, I
clue.
did not.
The answer is...
In 75, they became the first wildcard team to reach the finals. Who's that one team that MC Chap has never played with? AKA the Dallas Cowboys! I'm at a loss for words. Category is boxing hodgepodge, but it doesn't matter because I finished the game with minus 3,400, so I will not be playing Final Jeopardy.
No, he just shows everything to add insult to injury.
Chap, what are you drinking?
What?
What are you drinking?
Water.
Okay.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
And a line of Kugels.
Okay, the answer is... Boxer Leon Spinks gained fame for driving without this, and it's his license. Vicky got it wrong. She drops the $2,000. Will got it right, and he finishes with 14,200. Good for you. I'll see you all for that next segment.